Hello there everyone, this is Phantom Duels here, and I'm going to be doing What If Naruto Was from the Star Clan Part 1. Second try. This is my second try because the last try had no audio. Second one didn't have audio as well. First one didn't have audio. This is technically my fourth try. I swear to God, if this one doesn't have the audio, I'm gonna break my headphones. So yeah, few things before I start. Minato is part of the Star Clan, but Minato only has the third level of the Star Clan, which is this one, the blue shotgun gun. But he still dies with Kushina as Naruto was born with gray hair and he is always wearing a mask like Kakashi. The reason why I'm making him look like Kakashi is because his grandfather, who is the founder of the Star Clan in the Star Village, because somehow when the Otsutskis were created, they decided to hide their village from all humanity, meaning that only the cage level, that only the Hokages from each village and Hagoromo know where their clan is, and all the tail beasts know what their clan is. As Naruto is a powerful ninja, because he's a half breed. A half breed combined with Uzumaki and a Star Clan member. Because the Star Clan member have 40 times much chakra than the not than the Uchihas and Usamakis. Yeah, but Naruto has so much. Naruto, because combining with the Uzumaki and the Uchiha, he has at least 50 times the chakra. Uh, Oh shoot, where did I start? As we see a 4-year-old Naruto walking around the village where a lot of people were throwing rocks to Naruto. And if you guys are wondering why am I not explaining the abilities of Naruto, I'll be explaining it once we get to the part where he's training. As Naruto was getting hurt on his little body, as Naruto started to run because a lot of rocks were hitting some was hitting his head as a group of villagers were were chasing Naruto as Naruto started to run because he was being chased by the villagers as Naruto reached a dead end, but he couldn't go anywhere as Naruto's eyes started to change from black to blue with one tamoi. As Naruto's dodging is ultra instinct type of dodging. Reflexes are ultra instinct type of reflexes. Omen, not master. Master, he gets it up ultra. Master is when he reaches the Mangekyo. Warning: is Mangekyo the is the Mangekyo level of the Star Clan is the thing. It's the level that all Star Clan members are happy to reach because they do not go blind. Yes, Uchihas, you should be getting jealous. So basically, they don't need the Eternal, but the Eternal gives you the ability. The Eternal gives you the ability to have more abilities than a regular Uchiha. Because even if you're still a regular Uchiha, the Mangekyo gives you a few more unique abilities. But Naruto unique ability will be uh time walk or time pause like Dio. He's only able to pause it for 1 minute since he unlocks the Mangekyo. So that's all I really have to explain. Uh Naruto grabbed the as Naruto dodged all the punches and even a kunai, as he grabbed the kunai and started to cut everyone's head off. As the people that wanted to beat up Naruto were all killed off. As Naruto gray hair covered Naruto's eyes. As Naruto felt something pushing him to his mind. As we see Naruto looking at Kurama. As Kurama was looking at Naruto who was scared. And yes, and because of Kurama knowing the power of the Star Clan, and even being the full Kurama, he wouldn't want to mess with Naruto because he knows that Naruto can instantly dodge all the punches and under an instinct. Even all the claws. Trust me, Kurama is afraid of Naruto. As Kurama said, "Relax, Naruto. I am not going to kill you or hurt you." As Naruto said, "Okay, so why am I here?" Naruto, as Kurama started to explain to Naruto the history of his life and his father and mother, as Naruto said, "So you're going to train me?" As Kurama said, as Kurama nodded and said, "Because you have more powers. So look at your eyes. You have more power than that Sharingan," said Kurama. As Naruto said, "But my eyes looks like the Sharingan." As Kurama said, "Yes, it does. But your reflexes are more Hokage level. Are more Hokage level once you train to the Turitamoi Star Eye." As Naruto nodded at Kurama, Kurama said, "You will stay here for 9 years until you're 13." As Naruto said, "Okay, I don't have anyone in my life, so I will train with you on Kurama." As Kurama said, "Okay, kid, let's train." As we skip 5 years, Naruto was 4, so he is now 9. Naruto is 9 years old. He mastered his three Tamoi Eye, having teleporting ability. Another one, Tsukiyomi, meaning his Genjutsu is at a higher level than Shishui's and Itachi combined. Want want to manipulate his flames because the Star Clan is based on stars, but the stars are made of fire, so basically the ability to manipulate his flames to the level that he wants it to be is really useful. Astral flames, another version of the Amaterasu, by you collect a lot of fire or light from the stars, and then you shoot out giant beams that come from the stars. Even though we can't see the stars over the blue sky that we have during the day, you can still see that there is stars behind it. But he will never go blind when he unlocks the Mangekyo. As Naruto was on the same level with the Mangekyo Sharingan, as Naruto started to train for 4 more years. As Naruto was 13 years old, Naruto mastered the Mangekyo Star Eye. His flames, his flames, he Mangekyo Star Eyes, his eyes having the Susanoo, the Tsukuyomi, teleporting manipulation over his flames, astral flames, but he will never go blind. As Naruto, oh yeah, Let me explain to you, Naruto's. Yeah, let me show you guys Naruto Susanoo. Yes, Madaras Susanoo. So you guys better get ready for Zoro's three sword style when I bring it up. The three sword style against Madara Uchiha, the creator of all Uchiha. Naruto was no, not Naruto. Me, I'm laughing because I created a Susanoo that can use Zoro's three sword style. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and you guys could be expecting part 4 of what if Goku was betrayed, and what if Naruto was a dimensional guardian, part 2 tomorrow if I have time. But the but for now, part 2 of this will be out with Dimensional Guardian when I do it tomorrow. But if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do it the day after tomorrow because then I will have time to write the script for this. As Naruto said, well, time for me to go. And one more thing, Naruto has the Mokiton or Wood style, but he doesn't use the stage mode of the Wood style, so he still has 1,000 hands, Laughing Buddha, Wood Binding, Wood Dragon, all those Hashirama abilities because of Indra, the creator of the Senju clan. As Naruto has 40 times much more chakra than a regular Uzumaki because the Star clan gives you 30 times more more the Uzumaki chakra. But if all we know, the Uzumaki has a ton of chakra. But if you combine the Star Clan Naruto, it's at least an Otsutsuki level threat. And yeah, the Otsutsuki are afraid of the Star Clan because of their last level, which is the Renegon with the 9 tomos, meaning that Renegon gives you the ability to summon out 2 Susanoo. Yes, two. You don't need to even have a person to be on this to be on the other Susanoo. We guys want to see how Naruto's other Susanoo looks like? Shishui's, because Naruto's Eternal kind of looks like a combination of Madara's, Shishui's, and Sasuke's. So basically, Naruto. Oh yeah, Sasuke's a female. If you guys know where I'm going with this, great job. If you don't know, you'll find out sooner or later. Oh yeah, one more thing. Itachi didn't massacre his clan. It was another rebellious group that was against the coup that the Uchiha were going to do against the Hidden Leaf. So the Uchihas decided to leave Itachi and Sasuke alive. Yes, that's her name. So yeah, Itachi didn't leave the village. He stayed with his sister to train her. And Itachi has the eternal Mangekyo. I don't want to make him blind. The reason why the person that killed his village, that killed his clan, gave Itachi his eyes, and Itachi gave Shishui's eyes to Sasuke. So when she unlocks the Mangekyo, she won't go blind. She'll go straight to the eternal. The reason why? Because Danzo didn't catch Shishui. Shishui left early already knowing what was Danzo's plan. So Shishui gave Itachi both of his eyes this time. As we go back to Naruto. Naruto said, well, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go, Kurama. As Kurama said, and thanks, kid, for letting me out of this cage. Naruto said, you're welcome, as he woke up in a hospital. As he saw Clove on a chair with a note for you when you wake up. Oh, if you guys are wondering how the Naruto broke the cage, he has the Mangekyo, meaning he unlocked Madara Susanoo. He used the astro flames, creating a fake star in his mindscape, breaking the seal, and he absorbs Minato's chakra, getting the memories of the Flying Thunder God and the Rasengan, giving him all the evolutions of the Rasengan, even the other combining other elements with the Rasengan when he was training with Kurama, which I won't tell you until later. As he put it on and left the hospital. As the hospital lady told one of the Ambus who was keeping an eye on Naruto to tell Hiruzen or the third Hokage that Naruto woke up. As the Ambu told the third Hokage about this and said to go get Naruto, but he didn't find him. As Naruto was walking around the village. As they were all shocked to see that the demon brat is up. Then one of the villagers threw a rock at Naruto. And one more thing, because of being from the Star Clan, Naruto is on the same level as Kakashi with the Mangekyo Star Eye. Naruto doesn't need any hand signs. Yes, OP. And as Naruto put a wind on his hand and slicing through the rock, putting a lot of force on the rock. I'm gonna as Naruto said wait, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna pause real quick, people. Sorry about the pause. As Naruto sent a huge burst of wind to the man, knocking him out. As everyone saw Naruto do that without hand signs. And yeah, Naruto's elements are fire, wind, water, lightning, and the wood style, with all the abilities as the first Hokage, as I first saw. And Naruto kept walking as he looked at everyone with a scared look. And one more thing, the scar that Kakashi has on his eye, Naruto has because of training with Kurama. As Kurama said, good kid, now don't do that wind jutsu again. Then Naruto said, okay, as he went to get some ramen. Then the ramen guy saw Naruto and remembered him. Even though he has a scar on his eye, he was still recognizable. As he saw Naruto and said, Naruto, you're awake. As Naruto said, I am. Now, can I have some ramen? As the ramen guy said, sure. On the house, as Naruto smiled and started to eat. As a group of girls came to the ramen, and yeah, Sasuke is not emo. She's on a level of how emo should I make her? None. Basically none. As even though her family died on her, she still got her brother. She's on a mid-tier level of emo, but she still has friends. As the group were Ino, Hinata, Sakura, Sasuke, as they all saw Naruto eating his ramen. Then Sakura saw Naruto and said, "Aren't you the demon boy, Naruto?" As Naruto said, "And aren't you useless, Sakura?" Then Sakura got mad and tried to punch Naruto, but he disappeared and reappeared on the roof as he was still eating ramen. As Naruto said, "You're too slow, Sakura." As Naruto teleported next to Sasuke as he kept eating his ramen. As he finished, but Sasuke was wondering how was he eating ramen with a mask? Manipulation over water and the material of the food. Simple. As he started to walk, he teleported to the Hokage mansion and said, "Hello there, old man." As Hiruzen saw Naruto, started to cry and said, "Naruto, you're okay." As Naruto said, "I'm alive, but without a headband." Then Naruto said, "Oh man, can I join a team? I know the test was a week ago, but let me join one." As Hiruzen said, "Okay, you will be going to see the teams with the other tomorrow." As Naruto nodded, then Hiruzen passed Naruto a headband that was black, as Naruto looked like Kakashi when he was younger. As we skipped to the next day, everyone saw the gray-haired kid with a headband come as Iruka said, "Naruto, you're awake." As Naruto said, "Yo, Iruka, I'm alive." As Sasuke kept looking at Naruto. As Iruka said, "Naruto, you will sit next to Sasuke." As Naruto started to float to his chair. As Sasuke and everyone else were shocked to see this boy fly as he landed on his chair. One thing all the skills that Naruto has is Flying Thunder God, Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken of all the elements, Yin and Yang Imagination Creation, Shadow Clone, Multiple Shadow Clone Jutsu, Flying or Flow when Wood Style. That's all for now. As Kurama said, "You know she is watching you." As Naruto said, "I know, but let her. Let her." Then Naruto's name was called as he said, "Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno. Your team 7." As everyone else's team was called and they left. But Naruto's team was waiting for Kakashi. As Kakashi came in a few hours later, Naruto didn't care. Naruto didn't actually care because let me think. Naruto didn't actually care because he has the lazy attitude of Kakashi. Because having Kakashi's lazy attitude, Naruto managed to do a lot. So yeah, having that lazy attitude of Kakashi, Naruto could be an Ambu captain in under a few weeks. Trust me. Everyone has that Kakashi lazy attitude. Oh yeah, and the speech that Kakashi gave to Sasuke on Naruto on the original Naruto, the canon one. Trust me, I'm making Naruto give that speech to her when when the part where Kakashi was supposed to tie up Sasuke to a tree. Naruto will do that and give her that speech since Naruto already lost everything. That speech is coming up. Don't worry, people. And yeah, warning: Naruto is going to be adopted by Kakashi. Ship. If you guys already saw the picture, you already know who's the ship. So we continue. Naruto was saw Kakashi come in. As Kakashi came in and said, first of all, You all look interesting. As he said, meet me at the rooftop. As Kakashi left, Sunshin away, as Naruto was about to Sunshin without hand signs, but he didn't want to show his dojutsu. As as he grabbed Sakura and Sasuke and and Sunshin to the roof. As Naruto and Kakashi made it in time, as Kakashi looked at Naruto and said, "How do you know that jutsu?" Then Naruto said, "I know the jutsu because it was an easy let's say in a short version an easy jutsu to learn from myself." As Kakashi not smiled and said, "So this kid master everything on his own." As laughed, Kakashi laughed. So we continue. Naruto, Kakashi said we will be doing your dislikes, hobby, and so dislikes, hobby. Oh wait, I'm saying it all wrong. Dislikes, hobby, likes, and no, it's dislikes, hobby. No, Jesus, I'm saying it wrong. So it's like this: dislikes, likes, and hobby. Thank you, God. Jesus, I can't say it. And we continue. Naruto managed to master his. Not master anything, I'm really sorry. Fudge. Really. Fudge. So then, let's say this. Naruto. What Naruto was first after Naruto. No, first it was Naruto. It was not Naruto first. It was Sakura. Sakura said, but you didn't even tell us about you." Sakura said, Kakashi said, "Okay, I'm, I'm, I'm Kakashi Hatake. I am. My likes are none of your business. My dislikes are none of your business. My hobby, as you all can see, I have a book. As you all can see what I'm reading. Kakashi, everyone understood what Kakashi meant. As Kakashi was laughing in his head because Naruto was just giving him the expression. We really have to know what you're saying. So we continue. Then we go to Sasuke. Asks it was Sasuke. Kakashi said, What about you, black haired girl?" Naruto said, "Yeah." As Naruto said, "What about you, black haired girl?" As Naruto and Kakashi looked at each other and said, "Oh, dang, we both said it." So yeah, as we continue to Sasuke's answer, as she said, "I have a name, Uncle Sasuke." They both look and said, "Oh, sorry." They were both reading books. Naruto was reading a book about the history of the Uchiha, and Kakashi was reading a book about Ichi Ichi Paradise. As we continue, it was then she explained my dislikes were the people that massacre my clan. My likes, looking at Naruto, then looking back, looking at Naruto, then looking back, and my hobbies are training, having fun with my friends, and training with my older brother. Uh, Naruto was like, "Itachi Uchiha, huh?" As she heard this and said, "How do you know my brother?" As Naruto said, "Don't worry. Don't worry, I know. That Naruto said, don't worry how I know who he is. They always, they always don't make any sense to me. Uh, Kakashi was wondering, so he knows Itachi Uchiha as well. Nice. As Kakashi said, okay, what about you, pink hair girl? As Kakashi, then Sakura said, my name is Sakura, you know that, right? Kakashi said, so, who cares? As Kakashi said that in his ass, he said, I'm sorry, Sakura. Then Kakashi, as Sakura said, okay, my dislikes, looking at Naruto, my likes, remembering Neji, yes, I'm making her like Neji. So I think Neji was supposed to end up with Tenten in the series, or was he supposed to be alone? Hmm. This time, I swear to God, I'm not letting Neji die on me. Trust me, I am not letting Neji die. Even if it was for him to unlock Naruto's full potential of hatred, oh heck no, and no. If we continue, and then Kakashi says, "So what about you, gray-haired kid?" And Kakashi and Naruto say, "You know, I look exactly like you, right?" As Kakashi said, "Yeah, that's what I would call myself," because I don't really know what Kakashi would call himself if he was what Minato would have called Kakashi if Minato was on Kakashi's shoes. As Kakashi said, "Okay, there. What about you, Naruto?" As Naruto said, "Okay, then. I am Naruto Uzumaki. My likes, keeping quiet, don't want to tell you. My dislikes, don't want to tell you. And my hobby, as you can see, the book. And the only time Naruto would ever take out his book is when he doesn't feel like you're worth it on using his full power. Naruto's full power will be at the level of Kakashi with the three Tomoe Sharingan, which he already has activated. But sooner or later, I promise to God that I am going to make Naruto create a technique that will allow Kakashi to give Naruto a good fight. Because I need him to have a good fight before unlocking them eternal. He is already at least a few two more steps on his way on unlocking the eternal. His Kenjutsu mastery, oh god. Master, much better than Sabusa himself. As we continue, Naruto Kakashi said, okay, everyone, meet me at this training ground at 7 a.m. tomorrow. As Kakashi body flicker. As Naruto sensed Kakashi was on the tree as he looked over there. As he yelled out, you know I can sense you, right? Leave home already. As Kakashi said, as Kakashi just shinshed body flicker away. Actually, this time. As he was like, how the hell does that kid know where I am? Then Naruto just went home before Naruto just decided to go on top of the bar where Kakashi was putting his leg at. As he was as he was about to drop himself, Sakura said, "What are you doing?" And then Sasuke said, "What are you doing, Naruto?" As Naruto said, "Going home." As he jumped down while holding his book, as everyone could see Naruto falling from the ground. Then suddenly he started to float as he landed on the ground without a scratch, with his one hand on his pocket and the other one with a book on his hands. As he looked up and said, "Go home. You're gonna need your energy later. Make sure to eat." He was lying. I'll see you guys at 9 a.m. He was lying about being early at 7 a.m. As they were like, how did he don't know this? Then, give me a minute. Sorry about that. I really got thirsty. As Kakashi was like, how the hell does he know that? Then we see Sakura's like, "Tis, like I will take any help from a demon like him." Sasuke hit her head and said, "Respect him. He was he's trying to help us." Then we continue to the point where we see Naruto Uzumaki at home, as he was like, "I need to make this place bigger." As he then made his yin and yang imagination to the maximum, as he rebuilt his house using at least 1% of his chakra. Yes, 1%. The whole house was rebuilt from the inside. The outside looks small, but the inside has like stairs to upstairs. Jesus, with chakra, you're allowed to do anything. Trust me. I mean anything. As Naruto, Naruto was like, even better. As he went to his room, which was upstairs, Naruto has 3 floors of a house and 3 floors, one movie room, one kitchen, 2 bathrooms, one gaming room, and 7 rooms. Which I don't know why would I be why would I what or heck I would be doing with those many rooms. As Naruto, as Naruto then was like, time to go to the living room. As he went to the living room, took off his shoes and went to his room. As he fell asleep. As he fell asleep on the couch. Then we skip to the next day. It was 8:40. It was 8:45, as Naruto said. Oh, still early. As he then did hand signs and did 10, 10 to 10 to 10 to 20,000 shadow clones. In Sorry about that. As he did 10 to 20,000 shadow clones, which gave him at least enough time to what do I mean enough time? Enough time which gave all those shadow clones enough time to train on mastering his dojutsu and mastering his skills to the maximum. And when I mean to the maximum, I mean to Hagoromo also Suzuki level, or to the level of the founder of the Star Clan or the Star Village, or as I like to call it, the Star Clan, because Naruto's a member of the Star Clan. As they were all training, and under those few hours or minutes, it was already 10. As Kakashi was wondering where was Naruto, as Naruto teleported in front of Kakashi, and said, not in front of Kakashi in a tree, as he waited for a few more hours and it was already 11. As Sasuke asked, "Where's Naruto?" As Kakashi said, "But I can't sense him. Where is he?" As Kakashi, as Naruto, then it was 11. As Naruto said, "Good. Now, now that my clones are done training," as he took out all the clones, he has gotten a full mastery over his eternal Mangekyo, unlocking the second Susanoo. As he unlocked the second Susanoo, which is Shishui, he is able to activate the two of them at the same time, but he needs to have a Shadow Claw. But once he unlocks the Renegon with only, so technically, let me think. When he unlocks the Renegon with the 9 the totems, or 3 Tamui, yeah, the 9 Tomois, Tamui. Oh, Jesus, I can't say the names correctly. The Rani Sharingan, his short versions, as Naruto, when Naruto unlocks the Rani Sharingan, he will literally be able to control his first Susanoo and his second Susanoo with only one finger, or I mean a flick of his mind, meaning that not even no one could run away from him. Even if they try to run away from him, he can instantly make a shadow clone to create another Susanoo, and he can easily create a Susanoo that can step on you and steep you to the ground. And there's a lot more abilities. And with his Sage 6 Sage mode, ooh, the world shall know pain. And not even the Otsutsuki clan could touch him. And one more thing, Naruto will be gaining the. Hmm, yeah, that's all I have to really give him when we get to that point. But if you guys are saying what happened to Kurama Avatar, Naruto has KCM1 already, and the Kurama Avatar with the Susanoo Tailbeast armor. Oh God, broken. Because Naruto was literally able to damage Momoshiki with the Kurama armor. If you guys saw the movie of Boruto, it was not a. I'm not trying to spoil it, but it was a pretty good movie because Naruto was able to damage Momoshiki to the point where Momoshiki had to literally to where Momoshiki had to literally use a lot of his power, and it only took a kid to kill him, and that kid is Boruto. As Naruto Master is eternal, as he was like, finally, I can switch places with people. And yes, the ability of the Renny Sharingan will be really broken. I'm sorry to say to people, I'm really sorry. But the Eternal has the ability to teleport, switch places with people, travel to different dimensions. That was the Eternal. So basically, the Eternal is able to travel to different dimensions, even to the Star Clan house. The Renny Sharingan is able to do the same, but to a limit where he can walk through time and space. And his unique ability of Eternal is the ability to control the stars to make a Rasengan that involves the fire of a star, which is so which is really God, let me explain to you. A star, being able to make a star fall from the sky and make a Rasengan out of it. Oh, I don't think Black Sexu will be able to survive that. Even though Naruto was able to kill Black Sexu, and one more thing, I'll be making Naruto have an ability to steal any other ability from any certain Uchiha. So basically, Shishui's Genjutsu, where he multiplies himself into millions of other people, he has it when he unlocks the Rani Sharingan. By Eternal, but Eternal is just like that. So basically, we continue to the next point. As Naruto releases chakra, as everyone saw him on the tree, Kakashi was like, "How didn't I see him? He was over there." As Naruto just jumped from the tree and landed on his feet so peacefully that no one could even wonder that he even broke a bone. So basically, we go to the point where Naruto was looking at Kakashi with a smile. As Naruto said, "Hey Kakashi, come here." As Naruto touched Kakashi and Sunshin to a forest. Forest where no one can find them. As Naruto said, "Do you want me to fix your Sharingan?" And when I say that I'm gonna make Naruto fix Kakashi's eyes, I mean it. I don't want him to lose the Sharingan. When he becomes a Hokage, I'm letting him have the Sharingan. I'm switching his blood from his regular clan to an Uchiha clan. But I'm just gonna make his chakra coils get used to the Sharingan. As Naruto told Kakashi that he's going to be switching he's going to switch his eye to he's going to switch his eyes to an on and off version of the Sharingan. But he's gonna only have the Mangekyo. But he's gonna make it that he won't go blind. As Kakashi will say, "What? How are you gonna do that?" As Naruto said, "Trust me, Kakashi, I am a special person." As Naruto touched Kakashi's eyes, duplicated his eyes and put it on the other one and healed that eye, as his eyes were morphing to the Mangekyo. As Kakashi used every ability of the Mangekyo and he wasn't going blind. As Kakashi then looked at Naruto and said, "You know that your ability to heal could be really useful for every shinobi." As Naruto said, "Well, I could easily just make 30,000 shadow clones and I can heal everyone here if I want to." Kakashi was like, "Cocky, aren't we?" Naruto, I'm gonna do this. As Naruto came back with Kakashi, and Sasuke asked, "Where did you guys go?" As Naruto said, Naruto then said, "Oh, I just did my sensei a favor. I fixed his Uchiha. Now he's technically able to, if he ever has a son, he can give the reproduce it. I don't know." And one more thing, I'm gonna do this favor for Itachi. I left Itachi's girlfriend alive, which I am really sorry that I forgot the name of Itachi's girlfriend. So basically, Sasuke treats Itachi's girlfriend like a mom. Don't know why I'm painted like this, but I wanted to, so that's all. As Naruto, and yeah, I forgot to explain. This is the 2,000 subscriber special. Yay! Thank you guys for getting me to 2,000 subscribers. This is going to be the special. Oh god, I'm gonna mute real quick. Sorry about that. I got to help a certain person. As we continue, Naruto just smiled at Sasuke, where she just started blushing as she said, "Okay, don't tell me next time," as Naruto said. "I know." So yeah, we continue. As we see Kakashi saying, "Okay, everyone, this will be the belt test. The belt test is a test where I'm going to be testing your ninjutsu and abilities." And one more thing, when I said that Kakashi wasn't gonna have the eternal, haha, Obito, get ready to lose a fight against this guy. And yeah, to make another favor, I'm technically changing the whole history of Naruto. I'm not letting Obito die as well. I'm gonna make Naruto do the same thing Naruto did to take the orb out of Hinata's chest when in the Naruto the last movie. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna make Naruto rip Black Setsu out of Naruto out of Obito. So Obito, my dude, I'm not letting him die. He learned his lesson and helped Kakashi and save Naruto from Kaguya's ash bones. Yeah, from Kaguya's ash bone. This time Naruto won't need saving because he has Susanoo. His dodging always activated. Yeah, angel type of dodging coming in the clutch. As we continue, Naruto was looking at Kakashi and said, "So you mean the belt test that you did with my father, who was where he did a test against you guys?" And Kakashi was like, "Shh, don't explain more about the test." As Kakashi was like, as Kakashi said this out loud, "But how do you know about him?" And Naruto said, "I'll tell you later. Just meet me at the ramen shop." As Sakura and Sasuke was wondering, how does he know about what are they talking about? We continue. As the bell test started, Kakashi and Naruto was the only one standing. I'm gonna mute. Sorry about that pause. So basically, Naruto activated the Mangekyo Star Eye. As he activated, as he then disappeared from Kakashi's view, as Kakashi activated the Mangekyo and started to fight with Naruto, as Sakura and Sasuke can see a fight of Jonings, not a Genin against a Jonin, fight of Jonings. two Jonins fighting against each other. As a clone of Naruto appeared. Naruto, the clone then said, "Hi there, I'm Naruto's clone. I'll be explaining to you the plan that the real Naruto had. The plan is that you'll be fighting against Kakashi, and I, the clone, will grab the bills, give it to you guys, and you'll tell Kakashi that you grabbed the bill before he could see." As as they both agreed to this, as Naruto's clones disappear and appear behind Kakashi. Kakashi couldn't sense them as Naruto cut the bells out of his pocket, out of Kakashi's waist, which was only two this time because there's 30 people. And Naruto gave the two bells to the other two girls. Then they appear as they got up the tree and said, "Look like we won, Kakashi." As Kakashi said, "How did you grab the bells?" As Naruto said, "You were fighting against me, so you couldn't notice that I did something." As Kakashi saw that he had rocks on his waist, as he said, "So you distracted me by using your yup." But don't tell people about those eyes just yet. As Sasuke heard those eyes, as Naruto said, "I will be going. I already know that this test was about teamwork, and I work with them. So we all pass, don't we?" So yeah, Kakashi just smiled and said, "This kid is Minato Sensei, alright." But he has my lazy attitude as well. As Naruto went to the ramen shop, as Kakashi said, "You guys can eat. And good job on passing the bell test. Team 7 will be sent out tomorrow." I'll tell Naruto since I'm going to see him later. As we skip to the ramen shop meetup. As Kakashi was appear next to Naruto, as Naruto said, "Hey, oh man, I have the money. Can you give me another bowl?" As he said, it's for Kakashi. Yes. The ramen guy said yes. As he gave the bowl to Kakashi, Naruto paid the ramen guy. As the ramen guy said, "Thank you, Naruto, but it was on the house." As Naruto said, "Nah, I do that all the time, so I'll pay you this time." As the ramen guy smiled. And Naruto gave at least 3 years. No, he was 4 and he woke up at 13, and he was Naruto a ramen when he started walking. So basically, a ramen. He start he paid the ramen guy 10, 13 years of of all the balls he ate when he was younger. 13 years worth of money. As the ramen guy was like, "This is all the money you owe me when the 13 years you've been gone." As Naruto said, "Yeah, I ate too much when I was younger, so this is all the money I owe you." As Kakashi was like, "Naruto, how were you able to do that?" Naruto said, "Don't worry about it, Kakashi. I have my ways." Yeah, yin and yang imagination creation comes in the handy. As so yeah, Naruto was talking with Kakashi. Kakashi said, "Now tell me. Now, how do you know about your father?" asked Kakashi, as Naruto said, "Ah yeah, let me explain to you. I met the Nine Tails, I broke the cage, I saw my father, he explained to me who I am, and I have the flying Raijin." As he created a flying Raijin Kuna, he threw it to the other side of the village as he disappeared and appeared over there. Kakashi could sense Naruto was all outside of the village as he threw another kunai on his chair and he appeared with the kunai on his hand. As Kakashi was like, "What? So you already met Minato Sensei?" As Naruto said, "Yep, and I even met my mother." Basically, when Naruto unlocked KCM, he met his mother as well. As she was like, "So you unlock your father's side of power, but not me." As she was sad when she met him. But Naruto showed her the chakra change, so she was happy at least. Then Naruto was explained that she wasn't happy when she first found out that I unlocked my father's side of power. But she was happy when she found out that I unlocked her chakra chains and mastered amount of chakra. As Kakashi said, "Good old Kushina Sensei." As Kakashi said, "So that's all you have to tell me?" Naruto said, "Oh, I have this as well." As he activated the Eternal, as Kakashi was like, "That's not what Minato Sensei have." As Minato Sensei had, not Minato Sensei. As Naruto said, "Oh, I have more power than him. I'll show you." As Naruto told the Roman guy, "I'll be back in a few minutes." As the Roman guy said, "Okay." Naruto then teleported to a field that no one could see him, meaning the forest of death. He activated case. He activated KCM1, showing Kakashi the power. As Kakashi was like, "What? This is the Nine Tails chakra?" As Kakashi said, "Yes, it is." No, not then Naruto said, "Yes, it is." Then Naruto activated Susanoo. As Naruto looked down, as Kakashi said, "Can I do that?" As Naruto said, "Yes, you can. Try." As Kakashi put up his Kakashi no longer needs his headband. He keeps it like the same way as Naruto's. He activated the Susanoo, not the full body Susanoo. As Naruto said, "It looks like we need to train your eyes to the full body Susanoo form." As Naruto then said, "Pour more chakra into it." As he did it in his, then he grew a Susanoo. As Kakashi was like, "Cool." As Naruto said, "Good. Now let's fight." As Kakashi was like, "But I don't even know how to use that." As Naruto said, "Just think of movement." As Naruto, so basically Naruto was fighting with Kakashi, but using the three sword styles of his Susanoo. As Kakashi and him started to fly, because we all know that Kakashi Susanoo can fly. As Naruto activated his other Susanoo, which, which he only grabbed the Susanoo wings of Shishui's Susanoo, as he started to fly, combining green and blue. But I never, yeah, Madara Susanoo can fly as well. Yeah, so basically Naruto just kept his Madara Susanoo activated. As he was flying in the air with Kakashi, no one could still see them because they were far away from the village. As they were fighting sword to sword, but Naruto was using three swords. As Kakashi was getting hit with the swords, as then Naruto said, "So yeah, dude, you look." So then Naruto said, "Well, Kakashi, this is the power that I have, but I won't be telling you anything else." As then Naruto used his unique ability and teleported, and he walked, and he paused time and teleported behind Kakashi. As Kakashi saw Naruto, as Kakashi then saw Naruto's eyes started to swirl in circles. Naruto's eyes then stopped swirling, but every time that he teleported, his eyes just his basically the circle that is between the eternal just starts moving around. That's the only thing that moves around when he uses that unique ability, but it doesn't go, like, make him go blind. So this is going to be where I leave off the the what if. This is going to be what if Naruto was from the Star Clan, aka the Star Village. But the Star Clan is the title. And next part is the Sabusa arc. Thank you guys for watching. This is the 2,000 subscriber special. And if you guys are missing any other series coming down below, I'll maybe redo them or make the next part of. But you guys can be expecting Betrayal tomorrow. Betrayal Goku. Uh, Dimensional Guardian tomorrow as well. And the part of this one tomorrow maybe don't know. So thank you guys for watching. This is Santa Duos here and goodbye.